Hello everybody. I'll have a little cute card sharing technique that I want to share with you guys, and this is going to be on the Whisper White note cards. I think, let me check, I think they come in the bundle. Let me see. I know the Very Vanilla come in the bundle. These may be just, you can buy, yes. The Very Vanilla note cards are in the new Eastern Palace starter bundle. I chose to use the Whisper White note cards, and it comes with the little envelopes. Their measured finish size are 3.5 by 5. The little note cards, and this is the card I came out with today. I wanted to show how simple and quick this little thing is, this new technique with the Stampin' Up! Watercolor pencils. My chosen colors are going to be the Bermuda Bay, the Daffodil Delight, and the Oud Olive. And then I used some of the basic black archival ink. So what I did is I took the note card and I took some of another piece of Stampin' Up! Shimmer cardstock, white cardstock, and I cut it at 3.5 by 5, and I'm gonna adhere it to the top of the note card when we're done. But being we're going to be doing some watercoloring techniques and everything, I wanted to have this card off, not glue the card top down first. So here's what we do. I chose these 3 colors, as I just said, and I took those 3 watercolor pencils, and I just took and colored I just used the side of the pencil and just color my desire, or whatever, how I want the far to go down with the yellow. I really liked that yellow, the Daffodil Delight in the card. It was so pretty. It just made it pop. So I just took a little bit of yellow, and then you can take a little bit of and you can kind of, to where they'll blend, you can kind of go into the yellow with the next color. And I just did this. And I don't color real hard. I don't use my pencils real hard. I kind of switch the size to kind of where my pencil will not wear down on one side. But if you want it darker in places, you can make it darker in places. But I just did like this. I might darken this up a little bit in certain spots. Let's see. Okay, and then I'm going to take the green and go into the blue a little bit. Oh. And it'll be able to, you don't have to get all the way up to the edge because you can blend it. But I wanted to get mine up to the edge like this. I just wanted my edges to be a little darker, or what, Okay. And then now you're going to take your watercolor brush and your, your watercolor, these are called aqua painters, and the little well has where you could put water in it. And they have some of the small tips and the large tips. So just take that, and I got me a washcloth next to me to kind of, because you don't want too much water. But I'm going to start out with what's on the brush and barely squeeze and kind of blend that color, dabbing, because I don't want my card to get too wet. And just kind of see how that blends. I love the watercolor pencils, and you'll never get each card the same. They all have their own. And then you'll blend that the blue, the Bermuda Bay in. And I blended enough to get the pencil markings, you know what I'm saying, to look like it's has a watercolor effect instead of just scribbling, if that makes sense. And turn this. And the more water you put on it, the more diluted it'll be. And because this is the shimmer paper, you'll see a little bit of that sparkle come through, and I really, really like that. It's pretty cool. But I wanted to sit down and share a card with y'all today. It's been a while. My life has been really, really busy, as you all know. I help take care of my grandkids for this over a past year now. So I stay really, I like how that blends together. I stay really busy with them, and that's a good thing. I love them. And now my youngest daughter is graduating, so been staying busy with that. She graduates tomorrow night at 8, so excited about that. Okay, now you're going to take your heat tool. So sorry for the loudness. I want to dry it good because I'm going to add some stamped image on the top of it. And when it starts to bend your paper, I always just kind of flip mine over and bend it back that way. Okay, and once I have that done, I'm going to flip it back over, and then I'm going to get my archival Stampin' Up! Basic black pad. It works with the, it won't run, you know, being we're using the water and everything. And then I'm going to I'm using the stamp set, let me get it, this stamp set here, Dragonfly Dreams, and I'm going to use this dragonfly. Peel him off here. Let me get a block out. And I'm just going to rub this ink all over him. I always rub mine to make sure I get good ink coverage. And you can put him any way you want him to turn. I'm going to turn this one different. Make sure it soaks up in the ink soaks into that paper. Alright, isn't that pretty? We'll clean my stamp off. Okay, and I just clean it off with a baby wipe. Okay, and you see the difference in the, I want to add that texture to it. So I took this stamp here, let me get my other block, to make the dots. And there's actually some bigger spots. Oh wait, no, that's the B. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. But you can take the little texture, the spots, and I'm going to close this black ink, and I'm going to get out the Bermuda Bay, the Daffodil Delight, and the Old Olive. And I'm going to stamp over it. You can do light, dark, and you can kind of just keep on stamping to give it all that different dimension. And I just kind of put it a little bit all over and clean it off and dry it off. And then now I'm going to take a little bit of the Daffodil Delight, stamp in the Daffodil Delight side, and then maybe a little bit over there in the Old Olive. And then clean that off. Get a little bit of this Old Olive. And you can basically stamp anywhere you want to. Okay. And clean that off. Alright, Alright, I'm going to close these up. And I'm going to, oh, I almost dropped that one. Alright, let me get that out of the way. And now I'm going to take, what I did a little bit ago is I took the yellow, but I think this time, let's see, no, I'm going to do the yellow. I'm going to take and highlight some areas in the dragonfly's wings with the the watercolor pencil. And I like this, how it's got the blue, and so all that in the wings. So once I get that, I'm going to take and go over the wings. Like that. Let's see. Let me dry this part right here a little bit. You want to always dry before you move on. I might not let the black dry enough. Let's see, I want to make that yellow come up a little bit. There we go. And now I'm going to do some shadowing around the dragonfly. Let me see if I can do a little drawing first. Okay, I'm going to take this, the Bermuda Bay watercolor pencil, and I'm going to outline, color an outline like a shadow around this, kind of a dark. I'm going to put it kind of dark. I liked how it looked with it kind of dark. These watercolor pencils are so much fun though. I really enjoy them. There's probably all kinds of ways to use them, but this is how I'm choosing to do mine. Kind of go up there like that. Okay, and then watch this. You'll take your aqua painter and just kind of lightly keep your washcloth with you to dry your, because you don't want it to get just crazy wet, and just kind of blend it. Like this. I love this. It turns out so cool looking. It's like your dragonfly is like glowing. And if you see a spot you want to blend a little more, blend it out. Alright, and before I blow dry it, I'm going to take the archival ink and I'm going to take the sentiment out of the same set, and it says, "To a wonderful friend." And I'll bend mine a little bit to where it'll lay flat. I think I'm going to put it on this side this time. That turns out so cute. Alright, I'm going to dry it. show you, if you want it to be like a little more green over in this area, like you want to add green right here, a touch of darker green. That's all you gotta do. There you go. And then dry it. And as this dries, look, this one's been drying for a little while now. See, look how pretty. And I just took some adhesive. Let's see. Well, for the sake of time, let me just use this. And whenever mine curls, I make sure I run my adhesive down the sides to make sure it gets a good flat adhered to that little note card. So I got that down the sides. And then I take my little note card. Get it, fold it in half, and then I'd adhere it to it. There you go. That's simple to make a little card to a friend. You can write a message inside, you can decorate it inside, whatever you want. But I'm just going to take these and write a note to some friends and send them these beautiful little cards I just made. So thank you guys for watching. If y'all have any questions or would like some information about this product, y'all let me know. Thank you.